Mrs. Holmes here. Today we're going to talk about buzzing on brass instruments. We're going to focus on trumpet in this video. And one of the things about when you buzz is there's many different ways that especially young musicians try to buzz and it doesn't really work. So I'm going to explain what to do and maybe what not to do. So first of things, your mouthpiece is what creates the sound in your instrument. If you were to pick up your instrument, the trumpet, and put your mouthpiece in and blow air but no buzz, this is what would happen. So you can hear the air going through, but you can't hear any sound. Sound is created by vibrations. In our case as brass players, our buzzing lips create the vibrations. So when you're buzzing on your mouthpiece, you're going to basically firm up your corners so that you can feel these muscles, and then you've got loose lips in between. You lightly press your lips together and you should blow air and you should get a buzz. Kind of like a tight raspberry, but when you're buzzing, there's control. Some of the things I've seen that aren't correct are the pucker, I like to call, and it goes like this. The shape is different. I'm actually not blowing any air. I'm literally just pushing my lips together and creating that weird sound. So if I were to do that in my mouthpiece, sounds a little bit like Daffy Duck. And if I put that into the trumpet's just going to amplify that weird sound. Doesn't really sound like a good trumpet sound, characteristic trumpet sound. The other one I see a lot from beginners is basically everything is loose, loosey-goose. And you're kind of like, there's no control, there's no sense of structure for the buzz. If I do that, it does get a little bit of a buzz, but it's not super controlled. You can see my cheeks are puffing out. And if I put that in the trumpet, you're really only going to be able to create unfocused, low sounds. So, going back to what you're supposed to do, if you keep your corners tight, you can feel the muscles, and you press your lips together, you should get that kind of sense of, it sounds more like a race car, like a fast race car. If I put that in the mouthpiece, it's going to have an even buzzing sound. Now that's just one sound, one pitch. Brass players use that buzz to create different sounds on their instrument. If I loosen my buzz a little bit, notice I still have firm corners, but I'm just loosening my lips in between. It makes it lower. If I do a tight buzz in between, it creates a higher sound. So if I put that in the trumpet and I go for that low sound, here's the medium one, and here's the high one. And you can notice nothing changed here. It's inside what I'm doing with my embouchure. That's where your control of your mouthpiece is. And I'm just tightening and loosening the inside of my lips, not the outside. That stays firm. Trumpet, like any other brass instrument, can be played without any valves, as you just saw. I was changing the notes with my buzz. So, if I wanted to play like a bugle call, all I need to do is change my buzz. And that is buzzing.